So I'm super psyched to finally be releasing Soundzorz, which has been done for like 3 years now and was originally designed as a music creation, a very simple music creation toy for the iPhone. So let's dive right in. Everything is organized on layers. You can switch through the layers with the layer buttons that are on the top of Soundzorz. This green bar on the far left is going to move through and loop, as most step sequencers and music creators do. We can add notes to this layer by simply clicking on those green circle icons. Click on an activated one again to turn it off. Once you get some sounds together, I'm creating something from scratch here, so it's not really giving you an idea what it's going to sound like yet until I hit play. So the play button is in the bottom right. So once you get a layer done, hit play. Alright, so layer 1 sounds good. I'll move on to layer 2. I'm changing my sound here in the sound bank, and that green readout at the bottom that now says symbolic. That's the sounds that this layer is going to make. So I can scroll through the sound banks by clicking those up and down buttons that are to the left and the right of the sound bank. This one's all symbol sounds. So once I get something interesting going for this layer, I'll move on to the next. And finally, got one more layer. This is another kind of simple bass tone. So I'll add something simple to complete this. And so from scratch, we started off putting tones in, then hit play, and started dynamically adding sounds. Now that this is done with all 5 layers, or as many layers as you want, the main menu button's on the top left. And in there, once we open that up, is tempos. We can change the tempo. So some preset tempos. So once I get something that I dig, I got a beat going. If I want to add a melody to it, this is what makes this a little bit different than other ones. See these keys at the bottom? I can play on those as if it's a keyboard by simply mousing over them. And we call this freestyle mode. So we can change the sound for the freestyle mode, just like we could scroll through the sound banks for the layers. There's a button in the bottom left that switches between freestyle mode and layers. You can change the sounds. You can mouse over those to play them, or you can use the keys on your keyboard in the top row. That's Q through closed braces. You can play that as if it's a keyboard. That's a melody technique. So if I go up to the main menu, I can also clear all, and I can open up some of these preset beats. This is one of my favorites. My beloved dog passed away recently. This has his voice in it, so I like that one a lot. Or I can clear all and use the random button, the bottom right, which would give me random sounds and random activated notes. Just a couple of different ways with which you can just kind of play around with this. I hope you dig Soundzorz. It's been done for a couple years now, hasn't seen the light of day. It's available on janetmedia.com under the pay what you want, when you want, if you want kind of thing. So I hope you dig it.